Trauma is stored in your body. As someone who got diagnosed with CPTSD a year ago, it has bothered me for this entire year. Ever since my psychologist explained to me that complex PTSD is not recognized in the DSM-5, I have been trying to figure out why. Silly me, I should have known, because I am awakened to all the corruption that lies in our medical care system and Big Pharma. The reason they don't recognize CPTSD in the DSM-5 is because if they added it to the let's start with this. Complex PTSD is different than PTSD because it literally rewires your entire nervous system. PTSD absolutely affects your nervous system, but it's usually one traumatic event that your brain can compartmentalize as, hey, this is something in the past. This is something that happened one time. It's traumatic, but it's in the past. When you are facing trauma and abuse every single day for an extended period of time, your nervous system cannot compartmentalize that as a one-time thing, as a past thing. It literally rewires your entire brain. It rewires how your nervous system responds to things. A lot of people with CPTSD can't figure out why they were calm during the abuse and during the trauma, whatever they face. As soon as they are in a safe place and they feel calm and they feel secure is when the physical reaction starts coming up, right? The anxiety, the depression. For me, it was my body, anytime it gets loud, immediate anxiety. I would say my hands finally stopped shaking after maybe 8 months. My jaw still clenches. I still have to tell my jaw to unclench. Your physical body stores all that trauma and then it eventually is going to come out. The reason CPTSD is not recognized in the DSM-5 is because it would literally rewire the entire pharmaceutical and medical industry. Why? Because now half of the population that they've diagnosed with ADHD, because they have very similar symptoms, would no longer need the very expensive ADHD medications that they're on. In addition to that, they would have to retrain every doctor, especially the mental health doctors, to understand this disorder fully, to be able to diagnose it, and then treatment, therapy, because it's complex, because it takes so long to rewire someone's nervous system, there'd be a lot more money being spent on getting these people the help they need, and that money would not be going in the pockets of Big Pharma. I was blessed to have a therapist who knew so much about complex PTSD, who was able to diagnose it. This woman works with domestic abuse victims. So CPTSD is extremely common if you were in an abusive relationship. CPTSD is extremely common if you grew up in a household that was abusive, whether it's mentally, verbally, psychologically, physically. It's all abuse. It's all the opposite of what our nervous systems are supposed to have. We are creating and loving and in our true pure energy when we are surrounded by love and light, by love and pure energy and human beings that are encouraging us. When you are put down your entire life, when you are brainwashed into believing that everything you do is wrong, that you're not enough, your nervous system believes that. Your body stores that inside. You begin to believe the people that are abusing you. People are always like, well, why didn't you leave sooner? Well, why this? Well, why that? You do not understand the cycle of abuse. If you have not researched this topic, don't fucking ask people why it took them so long to leave. Just do your research. Research the cycle of abuse. Research trauma bonds. Research complex PTSD, because it will blow your mind. The medical industry, we should all be waking up to the fact that what they are most concerned about is this. It has nothing to do with our health. You, as a human being, need to be proactive. You need to do your own research, and you need to know these things. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to tell you.